Marriage is an institution ordained by God, which is governed by God. The Bible says, God said to Adam, it is not good for a man to be alone. I'll prepare a suitable helper for him. So that was the beginning of union. Okay, when it comes to a man, the Bible says Adam was working and tilling the garden. Number one, a man should be working. I don't think you can be ready for marriage if you didn't discover your work, because you'll never know how to treat your wife if you don't have a work. So number one, a man must have a work. Work here, we're not talking about a job. A job is your skill, but work is your purpose. When we talk about work, we are saying you have discovered your purpose. You have discovered the reason why you are in this planet Earth. Because if you don't have work, you are going to frustrate your wife. Because a wife is so gifted and she's multi-talented. She's talented, to come and help a man who is working. So how does a man know that this is the right time? A man should have discovered his purpose. A man should have discovered himself. Because if you don't discover yourself, then you will be busy beating your wife. You will end up killing your wife. That's why there is a high rate of abuse in marriages. That's why many men kill their women. Why? Because they don't know themselves. So when you know yourself, then the wife will find a place in your life, because a woman is there to be a helper. So how does a woman knows that this is the right time, to be married? A woman should be ready to help the man. If she's not ready to help the man, if she's there to be a problem, then she's not a married type. A woman must know that I'm there to make this man better. When God said it's not good for a man to be alone, it means God saw a problem in a man. So the solution was the woman to come and fix that problem. So if a woman comes and she's not ready to help the man in his problem, then she's not ready for marriage. Because a woman is not there to make children, but a woman is there to help. Children is just a bonus. You see, cars is a bonus. House is a bonus. So marriage is more than cars and houses, because houses and cars can finish. So when they finish, what will happen? That's why many people, their marriages are based on things, material things, and the beauty of a woman. Okay, according to me, when a man is like that, if you find a man as a head of the house, remember, a man is the head of the house. And he's not just a head because he's wearing a trouser. He's a head because of how he's leading his family. That's why I said it earlier on that a man must know why he is in this planet Earth. He must discover his work. So a man is the head. And a man must bring order in the family. A man is the implementer of laws and regulations that must govern his family, his children, and his wife. A man must be a living example to his wife and children. So, but if you see a man now being, in that situation where he's drinking, he's irresponsible, he goes home, he leaves home in the midnight and comes back in the morning, then you must know that the man has a problem. He has lost his self-identity and he has lost direction. He has lost himself. That man has lost himself. So that man is in a worse situation. But now it becomes a disaster when the wife does not know her role. Because anything can change when the wife knows a place. What is the place of a woman? The place of a woman is to report that same man to God through prayer. Prayer changes any man. I've seen many men with no direction. When they got married, they came back to their senses because of the kind of a woman the man married. That's why they say behind every successful man there is a powerful woman. So a woman is given ability to change anything in the family. A woman can take a murderer, who is a husband who is a murderer, and change a murderer into a pastor. A woman has that power. That's why Samson, a mighty man, he was reduced to nothing because of a woman. He killed all the soldiers, but when he met a woman, he became powerless, because there is something that God has put inside a woman. And a woman can change anything. So my advice to couples who are facing that kind of a problem, a man who is irresponsible, a man who cannot, support his own family, a man who is always reckless with his life, drinking, sleeping around, my advice is that a woman must take a position of prayer. And after that, God is going to give that woman wisdom to deal with the man. And through prayer, actually, the greatest work a woman can ever do is to pray than to talk. You see? So if a woman knows a place, then that that man will change. As long as they love each other, that man will change. Remember, the man has lost his identity, but a woman must know a place. But if they are the same, both of them they are drinking, then it's disaster. Then a woman is there, she doesn't know why she's there, to a man with a problem, and she's also coming as a problem. Then it's two problems in same houses. So that's not marriage, it's disaster in place. Because children are motivated by their parents more than anybody out there. What I see my father doing, okay, to couples who married out of wrong reasons and they find themselves inside marriage, listen to me, it might be a wrong reason, but the fact still remains, they are inside marriage. And whenever they face that kind of a challenge where there are not children, both of them, that does not nullify marriage, because marriage is not children. That's where the mistake is. Abraham and Sarah stayed together for 99 years. They had no children, but they were enjoying their marriage. So marriage is beyond children. Remember, children are a gift from God. God knows why He gives you a child. No one knows how a child comes to the planet. We know that a husband meets a woman and he put a seed inside a woman. But how that seed becomes a human being, no one knows. And who knows whether that seed is not even, that which makes a human being. And I believe that that seed is not that which makes a human being. A human being is a spirit. Okay, according to me, a healthy marriage is a marriage that is actually based on the principles of God. There are principles that governs a godly marriage. It's just like when we say a healthy child. A healthy child must eat proper food with the right nutrients, vitamins. That's what makes a child healthy. You understand? For an example, if you take a tree, let's say the seed of a mango tree, and you put it on a soil that is not fertile, that seed will not germinate, no matter how good the seed is. So according to me, every marriage starts as a good marriage. There is no bad, no yet. Marriage is when it is governed by the principles of God. And many people, they are married, but they don't know the principles that needs to be applied in marriage. Okay, my desired marriage is a marriage when a man knows his purpose and the wife knows God and she's there to help the man. That's my desired marriage. I don't know if I'm responding correctly, but that's my desired marriage, when two parties understand their role in marriage. Then that's it. When two parties knows their place, then I think that marriage is a success.